Hi everyone, Tabitha Sewer here. Welcome back. I'm so happy to see you guys today. Today I have a really fun Halloween costume for you guys. I'm thinking something along the lines as, something with a couple. Something for you and your significant other, or you and another friend. How much fun would it be if you guys watch this video together and you guys craft the costume together? Wouldn't that be fun? So today I'm thinking like a soap and sponge. I know you've probably seen it before, but you probably never made it. So let's go ahead and make one today. To start, we're going to cut out the pieces needed to create the soap costume. When cutting out your pieces, make sure that you cut it out in the white felt as well as the foam interfacing. Pull out your ironing board and with one of your foam interfacing pieces, place it on top with the glue facing up. It can be any of your foam interfacings because we're going to do this step to all of the pieces. Place your felt on top of the interfacing, then your pressing cloth, and with a hot iron, press your fabric in place. What we're essentially doing is adhering the felt to the foam interfacing. The foam interfacing will give your costume some stability. Complete this step until all of your felt and foam pieces are adhered together. Now let's assemble these pieces together. Place your largest rectangle on a flat surface with the foam side facing up. Now take one of the medium rectangles, which is the side, and you're going to align it to the longer edge of the larger rectangle that you've laid first, making sure that the foam side is facing down. Pin in place and take it to your machine and sew it at a 1/2 inch seam allowance. The next steps are easy because you're going to repeat the same steps that we've previously done on the opposite side of your soap. So take your medium rectangle, place it on the opposite edge of the front piece, pin it in place, and sew it at a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Take the larger rectangle and pin it to both of the medium rectangles that you've previously sewn together. Once they're pinned, go ahead and take it to the sewing machine and again, sew it at a 1/2 inch seam allowance. We're almost finished. Now we're going to pin the last small rectangle to one of the side openings. It doesn't matter, but this will be the top part of your soap. Once it's pinned, go ahead again and take it to your sewing machine and sew it at a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Now we need to cut out a hole for our head. So at the top rectangle that you just finished sewing, draw a circle. I found that a 6-inch diameter is just right. On the side of the circle, draw a 5-inch line. Once that's finished, go ahead and cut out the circle and cut along the line that you just drew. Now we need to cut out circles for the arms. I found that a 5-inch diameter is just perfect for this. If you need it bigger, go ahead and adjust if necessary. I like the arm cutouts to be about 1 inch from the top seam. Now pull out your blue felt and write out the word soap in block letters. Make sure that the letters are all at the same height of 8 inches. After you've written out the letters, cut them out. Arrange them on the soap costume that you've just sewn all by yourself and hot glue the letters in place. And you're done. How easy was that costume? Now let's move on with the loofah costume. Now this costume is really easy and it requires no sewing. Starting out with the base of your costume, you'll need a t-shirt and some white pants. Whatever t-shirt color you're wearing, that's the color tulle or netting that you'll be using. For this costume, I like to use netting, which is a heavy-duty tulle. It's a bit more structured and the holes are a tad bit bigger. I prefer this fabric because it holds its shape better. Keeping the netting folded in the way that it came, pin one end to your shoulder. Now take the netting and wrap it loosely to the opposite shoulder, pinning it in place. Now loosely wrap the netting around your back side and pin it at your side. Remember, as you're going along, you're going to do this as loosely as possible. You don't want the tulle or the netting to be tight to your body. You're going to continue wrapping and pinning until you get to the bottom of your t-shirt or until you feel like you're fully covered in tulle. Remember that as you're going along, don't overthink it. Loofahs aren't perfect, so just have fun with it and go with the flow. Another thing that I want you to remember that as you're going along, you can go back and make adjustments if necessary. This costume is extremely forgivable. There's no mistakes to be made here. Once you get to the end, cut your netting and pin the end of your fabric in place. We're almost finished. We need one minor detail, the loofah rope. It's quite simple. Fold your rope in half and stick a safety pin through both ends of the rope. Then pin your loofah rope to your shoulder and that's it. Both the soap and the loofah sponge are fast and easy costumes to make, but let's see how they look together. Oh my gosh, how cute are we? You guys, round of applause for my husband for participating in this. How fun was that? I hope you guys had so much fun today hanging out with me. I always enjoy myself when I'm crafting and sewing with you guys. I would love to see photos of you and your friends wearing this costume and having fun on your outings. I would love to see that. Also, if you have any fun comments, go ahead and comment below and let me know what you think about this costume. And if there's anything else you want me to show you how to sew, I would love to hear. Anywho, I can't wait to see you guys next time. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.